Hi everyone, my name is Janae, and I want to call this series Being the Bigger Person in the Room or Being the Biggest Person in the Room. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm calling it that, so I'm going to give you a little backstory. So, this past weekend, I went to a Pilates event. It was hosted by this clothing brand called 310. They hosted a Pilates event and they called it Stage Flow. Basically, you brought a ticket, it was like $74, and then including with your ticket, you got a free set from them. You could either choose pants or shorts. I chose pants, but as I'm filling it out, the largest size that they had was an extra large. Now, as a plus size person, I am wondering if that size will fit me. So I'm being optimistic and thinking that the material is stretchy. So I put that in and I brought the ticket. So fast forward to the event. Basically, I got there. I was the first person there because I didn't pick up my outfit at one of the times or dates that they had it because I was busy. So I said I would get it there. So when I got there, she said I could change in the changing room. And as soon as I got in the changing room, I immediately took out the outfit and saw that it looks really small. And still trying to be optimistic, I hurriedly put on the pants. Cause the thing about me is when it comes to being plus size, I'm not annoyed with like a short shirt or a tight shirt because I'm fine with pulling that down. That's totally fine. But when it comes to small pants and having to pull up over my thighs, legs, and backside, that's when it gets uncomfortable for me. So I put on the pants first, and as soon as I put over like my calf area, I'm like, yeah, these aren't fitting over anything else. But I tried with all my might to pull them up the highest way I can. So high to make them seem like they were capris almost. So when I did that, still there was a good portion of my backside that was not covered, mainly the top area. So I'm pulling and pulling and pulling, and I'm like, I'm gonna rip a hole in this if I keep pulling it. So I decided to put the shirt on and see if the shirt was long enough to cover my backside. And of course, since it's athletic material, it is tight up here as well. Even with this shirt right now, it's even raised up. I'm not going to show this part, but it's raised up and it's like stop under my chest. So I am in the changing room going through so many different things in my mind. Now, if you're also a plus size person, you probably think these stuff too. Like, oh no, I'm going to flash everybody that's behind me. My pants are going to fall off. I feel so claustrophobic in this outfit. Like, and since the material's tight, you can easily see the outline of my stomach. And now I'm just like, oh no, I thought I was going to cover my stomach and stuff like that. Now you can see it's really tight on me and stuff. Everybody's going to be staring at me. But I paid good money to be here. So I put that second thoughts and stuff aside. And I decided to grab the jacket that I brought with me and wrap it over my waist so it can cover my backside. So I did that. And I went outside and I sat at one of the mats and waited for the Pilates part of the event to start. And of course, when the Pilates part of the event started, I felt my pants going down more and more, so I had to keep situating myself, kept pulling them up and stuff like that. But the jacket did cover the top part, and nobody saw that part. But the other problem was my sides. Since the jacket and the sleeves were kind of thin, it couldn't cover the sides. So if the side was down, you could easily vividly see my skin. And that's what made me more self-conscious. But, you know, when the Pilates event, part of the event ended, I just sat there and, recorded my thoughts and looked at the other people around me. And I also noticed that the other people around me, now I'm not trying to bash anyone, nobody can control their body type or nothing like that. This is just me and my own mind and my own self-conscious thinking, especially being a plus size person. I saw that the highest size that somebody could wear in that room is probably a large or extra large. So looking around me and stuff like that, I'm just like, wow, I'm probably the biggest person in this room. Now, I did see a woman who was around probably my same age or a bit older than me. She kind of had a similar body type to me. She she didn't have like the same leg size or like the same arm size as me, and her stomach wasn't, in my opinion, her stomach wasn't that big either. It wasn't as big as mine. but I can tell that she was wearing an extra large. And if you see this video and you weren't wearing extra large, that's my bad. But her set fit her perfectly if she was wearing extra large. And I could just tell how, like, she didn't have to keep pulling it up. It sat on her legs and it sat on her shoulders and her arms perfectly and stuff like that. And it just looked really good on her. And I was just like, wow, I wish that was me, because I'm over here covering my backside because these pants can't fit me. And then I'm also trying to fix my shirt because you can tell how big my stomach is. So the reason I want to call this series Being the Bigger Person or the Biggest Person in the Room is because I'm pretty sure going to more events like this, or even just going out and just seeing yourself around a group of people, you can instantly tell that, like, oh, you're the only plus size person here, or maybe you'll see another plus size person over there. But it just makes you feel like you're not very, seen. And at that event, I felt like I wasn't seen at all. I was even texting my friends and stuff like that, saying how I felt out of place because I seemed to be the only plus size person here. And I started to tell them how I felt like they were, like, how the brand was being, exclusive because they didn't have anything higher than the extra large. Now, I'm not bashing this brand, and I'm not trying to, like, say I hate their brand or anything like that. But I do wish, when you're promoting a Pilates event and also trying to sell athletic wear, I feel like you should reach out more to another body type than the one that you have. Especially if you didn't think that a plus size person was going to come into your event and wanting to actually enjoy working out and wearing your merch. I just feel like the highest that you could have gone with was a 2X. And if that was the highest one, I would have been fine with that because I can fit a 2X and I would have been more comfortable with it. But yes, I really just want brands who are promoting for fitness and stuff like that to relate to the bigger size, because we also want to work out too. And we also want to lose this weight too. But how can we also feel good and look good while trying to lose weight if these brands do not appease to our size that we're already in at the moment? So I'm going to repeat this again. I am not bashing this clothing brand. If anything, I want them to upgrade their size and be inclusive instead of exclusive, because I really like their clothes. I think their clothes are really cute. I like the color. It really matched with the theme. Their theme was like a sage flow. So it's like white and then this type of sage green. And I really want to feel confident and excited to be in your clothing. But like I said, I couldn't fit it. So just take away from this video that everybody wants to be comfortable in their own skin. Even me, even though I'm trying to get more out there and be more confident, especially being plus size. But I still have my doubts. I still have my self-consciousness. I still have my insecurities. But that does not diminish the type of person I am. I will still go out. I will still enjoy a Pilates event. I will still go work out. I will still go to the gym no matter what, because I believe that I deserve to be seen, whether I'm plus size or not. So with that being said, thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you took something away from this. And 310, if you do see this video, like I said, I'm not bashing you guys. I just want you guys to be more inclusive. So if you can, please try to upgrade your sizes. I would love to wear your clothes and actually promote your brand and stuff like that. But I want to be able to fit it and feel confident in it. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.